full-length album, honestly. Yeah, we're starting to lay down tracks for the full-length album and working on our single that we're releasing tonight.
Is she not on?
She's on 6. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Not really.
Oh boy.
Is it on?
It was. It's on. No way, is it on? Yeah, it's on.
Can you hear me, Maverick?
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
All right, now try.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, there I am.
Oh,
I
there it
hear
is.
me.
Way
Oh, wow.
hot.
So I was saying we've been working on the full-length album, and then obviously our single from that album that we're releasing tonight. So
Yeah.
that's what we've been
So
doing.
happy about that.
So are we. We're excited.
It's already loaded in the system.
Good.
Awesome.
As it should be.
Yeah, of course it is.
So, how many tracks are on the new album?
Actually, we've got 4 recorded right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping to come out with 8 on the full album, but who knows what might happen between now and the completion. We might have 10 done.
Very possible. We've
We're,
got some ideas and songs in progress that we're working on, so.
Yeah, we're writing like crazy. So,
When do you expect to have it done?
we were hoping to try and get it done before the first of the year, but that's way out. We're not going to be able to
Yeah,
do that.
that's not going to happen.
So, probably, before summer, probably.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay.
If things go as planned, which
And
I don't see why
who's
not.
doing the recording for you?
Right now I've been doing all the recording, doing all the producing and stuff. We might go out and go to another studio just to kind of get some unbiased people working on the project. Some engineers and
Right.
some fresh ears, I guess. Best way to put that.
Mm-hmm.
I get in the studio and I start recording guitars and mandolins and all kinds of fiddle and everything, and by the time I do that, I start getting tired of the damn song. So I gotta have some good ears.
You can only
to
hear
help
yourself
out.
so many times
Well,
before you get sick of it.
That's why it's good to have your CD mastered by someone else.
Yeah, actually,
Which we did.
This song that we're releasing was done by a guy named John Cunaberti. He's out of Sausalito. He used to work at the record plant. He actually
Out of where?
out of Sausalito, California. He was you remember Joe Satriani?
Oh yeah.
He was Joe Satriani's producer.
Oh, very cool.
And so after he had worked on a few albums with Joe Satriani, he became a mastering engineer at the record plant in Sausalito. And they closed down in 2008, and he started out on his own. And so he does mastering and engineering. Actually, he just got done with an album last year with Sammy Hagar and Friends. The album's called Sammy Hagar and Friends. And
Okay.
I messaged him, and he goes, "Yeah, send it to me, no charge." So.
Wow.
There's a story behind that. My biological father was an audio engineer in California, and he had worked with John and done some favors for him. So
that's
that's
cool.
how I got a hold of him.
Skinny's got the hookups.
Right. And then you just said the other day that you do some instrumentals.
Yeah, I do kind of a Joe Satriani, Steve Vai instrumental guitar stuff, and I really get into that kind of. Like doing the mellower bluegrass and country, but then I like to really kick it up a notch with some heavy stuff.
Yeah, and you sent a track over, and
Yeah.
I listened. Maverick hadn't listened to it yet.
No,
You haven't checked it out?
And
I was extremely busy this weekend.
Jason
ya.
Jason and I both listened to it. I loved it.
Ah,
I thought it was
great.
really good. I thought the only thing I thought on it was maybe the drums needed a little work on.
Oh yeah,
Because it sounded like a drum track.
it is.
And
Yeah,
it's
That's probably the one instrument Skinny doesn't play.
yeah. That's the only instrument I don't really
okay.
play
Well, it's
myself.
that explained that. So, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. And,
Oh,
and Skinny messaged me messages us and says, "I think I'll name it the Takeover."
Well, I will definitely have time later this evening, and I'll listen to it.
Cool.
Yeah, yesterday was just between going. We had a festival all day with York Rite, where we knighted 10 guys into Knights Templar, and then turned around and left from there. Went directly over to the Scottish Rite to do an honorman's dinner over there, and by the time I got done, I was dead. And then 4 shoots this morning.
Oh my goodness.
So,
You did 4 photo shoots this morning?
yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. I am behind on work. So
I can understand.
I'm trying to catch up. You know, when we launched the Takeover Radio Network, you know, I spent, what was it, about 3 weeks straight,
Yeah.
you know, working on this, and kind of ticked off me boss in New York.
Well, it does
Don't
happen.
want to do that.
Yeah, and that's
How is John, by the way?
John is in Dallas right now, and he's not happy.
Because
So-
he's not happy because he's in Dallas?
Well, he's not happy because he's not finding what he's looking for.
Oh, okay.
And so they're behind schedule on what they're looking at doing.
Okay.
You know, which was opening up another office in Dallas, but he hasn't found what he really is looking for. So until he does,
And how are we on our other venture we're looking at doing with him?
the magazine.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I've got material from a couple bands already that I've been putting together.
Has he okayed our name for it?
We really haven't finalized a name. I didn't
Well,
think.
I thought we did. I thought we was going to do the Takeover Music Magazine.
Oh, we can. We can. I can throw that by him.
Just brand it right along with your show.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think he would have an issue. I mean, he's
I mean, that there doesn't just put it to like the Kansas City music scene, you know. Which, I
Right.
mean, we're based out of Kansas City, but that doesn't mean we are just Kansas City.
very, very true. So, yeah, I can run that by him on.
I thought we
Friday
discussed that already, Mav. You and I did.
Well, I thought we were just spitballing ideas.
Well, I liked it though.
Okay, well now I know, and I will bring it up in the meeting on Friday.
And also, it's not just a rock magazine, not just a country magazine. It's a little bit of everything.
I've got all the interviews that I've done of the bands for the other magazines. Have because it's underneath the same publisher, I can get those in there as well, just for additional starting
Exactly.
material. So,
Anyway, back to you guys. Now, there's a little battle of the band you guys are up in, right?
This is true.
Now,
yeah.
is it the whole band or just you?
That'll
Because
be the whole band.
okay, because on the flyer it just lists your name. It doesn't say anything about the Wayward Sons.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, Skinny. No, I think it
No.
says in small print in the Wayward
It
Sons.
must be
Am I wrong?
like really,
Really
really
small?
small.
I'll have to talk to Matt about
Because
that.
I mean, literally, it says Damien Gunn, and the Magnificent Bang Bangs all the way across the top because
Right.
it's a huge name, which is ridiculous.
Well, we've got a pretty long
And then
name
it says
too.
Cassie Joy. I'm sorry, Cassie Joy.
Uh-huh.
And then
The Roman Alexander Band.
Okay, that one I don't know.
He was on The Voice. Made
Okay.
it to blind auditions.
And then it says Grace Maher.
Well, should say and the Wayward Sons. So it's going to be all of us. Yeah. That'll
Okay.
be January 17th at Kansas Hall. And I think there's a $5 or $6 cover charge, and that will go to fund the show Hoedown for the Heroes, which is raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project.
no,
yeah.
that's the one I copied off your page and reposted to.
That's correct, yes.
Our page,
Thank you
okay.
for doing that.
Will you stop doing that?
Well, I didn't expect to hit the table with me watch.
Ow. Looks like it hurt.
So yeah, that's that actually looks like a pretty good little show.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
And
yeah,
and the
I'm excited
the
about
winner
that.
gets to open the main show for who?
Cadillac 3 will be the headliner, and it'll be the Hoedown for the Heroes show that will be raising money for Wounded Warrior Project.
And where are they doing that at?
That will be at Kansas Hall as well.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been in there. They've got a huge dance floor, a nice stage. It's a great
I
little
have
venue
not.
for shows.
I know it's the opposite direction of Raoul's from Fuel.
Yes, it's in that whole strip there, 1 block south at 119th and Metcalf.
Right.
hmm
So, yeah,
We're excited about that. I think it'll be a good time.
I don't know. I got invited to your birthday. That was there.
Yes, my birthday
I
was there.
didn't get to go. That was Friday night, right?
That's right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday.
Thank you, Maverick.
And I know I'm pretty sure Tyson's done some things up there as well. Have
They've
you
had
guys,
some.
have
They've
you,
had
have
some
you
good
met
names
Tyson,
in
by the
there.
way?
I don't believe I have.
Tyson Leslie. He's like the Kid Rock of Kansas City. He really is. He can play everything.
Awesome.
Kansas Hall was where I went the other night and saw the Amanda Fish Band.
Which night? Friday?
Yes.
Isn't that where your party was? Or no, your party was Saturday.
No, my party
No,
was
your party
Friday
was
night.
Friday.
She
So
wasn't
Were they-
there.
Okay, then where the hell was I at?
Where were you at?
I don't know. I was right down there around 119th. It may have been in
I'm trying to think where else you could have been. I don't know.
no. I don't
Wow.
know. It's a blur.
Not much fun, huh?
Apparently it was a blur for you.
Yeah, well, I woke up this morning and still thought it was Friday.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like you had a good time.
Well, I'm just that busy.
That tired?
Yeah, with like RJ had messaged me about going to judge a show, and I'd already had some.
Yeah, you were judging a show Friday night, right?
Yeah.
That's why you couldn't come out.
Exactly. Battle of the Bands out of the scene.
That's right. Okay.
That was it was okay. I really don't care for judging anymore. I've judged quite a few battles,
Yeah.
and when you know so many of the bands in the competition, it's hard not to be a biased individual.
Yeah.
Sure. That makes
And
sense.
I don't feel comfortable doing it anymore, but I got asked to do it because they needed somebody to do it, and they know I got experience doing it. So I agreed. And I did it last weekend, I did it this past weekend, so 2 weekends in a row, and then I'm doing, actually, as long as Maverick and Jason want to go, the whole takeover staff is doing the finals.
Oh, very nice.
So,
You ever get bands mad at you?
of course.
Yeah, when
I've been yelled at by some bands from,
I thought we were friends and you
"Well,
didn't
how come
vote me.
we didn't win? Why do we place? Blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I'm not the only judge.
when there was a battle of the bands for Freakers Ball.
Yeah, I did that.
I didn't even vote.
Oh, well, this last one we didn't vote, no.
Yeah.
But the year before, I was one of the final judges, and that was at the Voodoo, and it was strictly judges' votes. There was no crowd vote, which is kind of weird for a Kilroy show. Have you guys done many battles?
This will be my first battle. So the first battle for our band.
Yeah.
Skinny's probably
I've done some guitar
in
battles.
the past.
I did one year up in Omaha, Nebraska. I did a Star Spangled Banner battle of the guitar, and all these guitar players showed up at this place, and they were all supposed to, one by one, get on stage and do the Star Spangled Banner, and that was interesting. Get all these
The
metal
same
heads up
song
there.
over and over and
Same
over and
song
over and
over
over.
and over.
Oh.
That could get a little old.
And the winner got to play the Star Spangled Banner before Godsmack concert, so that was
That's kinda big.
interesting.
That is interesting. So,
Yeah.
how'd you do, by the way?
I got I hate to say I got second,
Okay.
but the crowd almost lynched the judge for the fact that it was all kind of fixed. So
So the guy that won.
yeah. It was kind of an odd situation, but I got free tickets out of the deal, so I went to the concert the next day, and the guy gets up there, and apparently Godsmack's road crew really didn't want him to be playing Star Spangled Banner before the show, so they were treating him like crap, and then he gets up there, and he had this idea he was going to break his guitar on stage, and it's still light out, so there's no lights like what Godsmack was getting, all the lights and stuff, and he's trying to break this guitar. He hits it against the stage one time, and the darn thing didn't break, and so he hit it again and didn't break it. It still didn't break. So I think it took like 4 or 5 times for it finally break on stage, and people were laughing at him in the audience. So, in the end, I kind of glad that I got
second place,
milked out of that first place slot.
Well, Star Spangled Banner is not the song to break a guitar after.
No.
No.
It just
he must have been thanking Jimi Hendrix.
he's not Jimi Hendrix.
Well, I get that.
And it was Freddie T's that I went to.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That's quite a drive.
No.
Yeah, that's Olathe.
Remember, I used to drive up from Pleasanton.
No, I'm saying you're like
driving
you were like,
distances.
well, it was right up there at 119th and Metcalf. Well, it's
Around.
135th and Black Bob.
Okay.
Same difference, right?
When I'm tired and I'm driving, I just drive. I don't.
And I was actually confusing when I said I've seen video of her. I was confusing a different fish.
Well, see, okay, we've both made mistakes tonight.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I'm interested in hearing some music.
I am too. So
Yeah,
what's the story on this new song?
Well, I got the idea for the music to the song and started writing a few lyrics. And a lot of times, the way we collaborate on the lyrics together. So I'll come up with some music and a little bit of the lyrics. And in this situation, we got together and started collaborating, and so we finished the lyrics of the song together, and we're kind of trying to keep it as radio friendly as possible. So it's right at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And, the vocals come in pretty quickly. So we
tried a little bit different approach with this one just to see what people would think of it, and we've tested it out at a few shows. We've had good response. People seem to like it a lot, so we're excited to release it.
I know that I was talking with one of my friends that was here on the show 2 weeks ago. Shell Nicole, who was our model of the week, and she is very into the country music scene, and played one of your songs during the song break, and she's like, I really like these guys. I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, I can make arrangements to get you to one of their shows.
That would be awesome. I'm glad she liked it.
Yeah, she liked you guys, and she liked Damien Gunn, of course.
Okay.
And the rest of the stuff, she was like, yeah.
We'll actually be doing another show in combination with Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs in February 6th at the Riot Room.
Really?
Yeah, it'll be Roman Alexander Band, and then us, and then Birch Street, the national act, will be there, and then Damien Gunn and the Magnificent Bang Bangs will close out the night. So
Wow,
you get a lot of bands that night.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of a country bands doing the Riot Room.
I know. I was like, we're country, right? They're like, yes, we know that. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, should be a good night.
The staff there at the Riot Room are really good people. I like them people a lot. The venue itself, I don't know. I'm not going to bag on them at all, but it's just, I don't go there very often.
I've been down there for a couple shows. The staff is very nice. Yes.
So
I went there for a fashion show, of all things. Yeah. The venue is great for music, but for a fashion runway, it just did not work out.
well, I'm sure.
Sometimes you don't know till you try.
Yeah, well,
And that was inside, I take it?
yeah. Even though people were the models were walking inside, but all the photo ops came from outside.
Right.
Because it was just too dark.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they'd have the lighting for photos in there.
No, they didn't. And like I said, enjoyed the music that was played. The staff, because I show up to these events early. Another one of my friends who was a designer who was showcasing her stuff that night, she asked me to be there early for photos and everything, of her girls getting ready, and I'm like, sure, not a problem. So I get there early, and the staff was just great to me. I didn't quite see how they were going to do a fashion show, and now I understand. You know,
Hey, let's play that song. What's the name of this song?
Close to You.
Okay.
Yep.
all right. So, ready?
Yes.
It's in queue.
Let's do it.
All right, here it is, folks.
I feel your warmth leave in the morning. You make your coffee, pack your bags, and then you're gone. You think that I'm sleeping, but I'm only just pretending. The way you do when you say I'm the only one. I remember the times we spent together down by the lake, drinking from that box of wine. Remember when you said we'd be together forever? Don't know why I never really saw the sign. Yeah, I believed you when you said that you were mine. I remember the nights with you, the good times and the bad ones too. Cold beer on a summer night, hold me close by the firelight. I remember the songs we've sung, how it was when we were young. I know I give the devil his due, but I just wanna be close to you. I wanna pick up all the pieces, put them back together. I'm afraid that there's no use. The truth's too clear this time. Still can't help forgiving your crime. Even I know there is no excuse. Am I the only one thinking about all we have to lose? I remember the nights with you, the good times and the bad ones too. Cold beer on a summer night, hold me close by the firelight. I remember the songs we've sung, how it was when we were young. I know I give the devil his due, but I just wanna be close to you. I remember the nights with you, the good times and the bad ones too. Cold beer on a summer night, hold me close by the firelight. I remember the songs we've sung, how it was when we were young. I know I give the devil his due, but I just wanna be close to you. I just wanna be close to you. I just wanna be close to you.
Very nice. Welcome back to the takeover.
I love that.
That was good.
Thank you.
I really did like
Grace
that.
Maher and the Wayward Sons. I do say your last name right, correct?
Yes, you do
Maher?
actually. Yeah,
Okay.
Maher.
I
Not
think
too
when
many people do. So
I think the first
Yeah.
time when we met, I think I once called you Maher.
probably most people do.
But I think-
Mayer or Maher or Meyer. There's lots of different variations.
So very cool. I enjoyed that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now, when was this going to go out to the public?
Today.
Oh, today.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on iTunes and Amazon.
That's right.
as
It's
we
on the
speak.
website now too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spotify, all those digital distribution.
This was
internet
our
places.
official release here, and now they
Do,
can find it.
do you not have all that on our website?
I did not get to all the iTunes links and everything.
Ah.
But then again, you know,
You don't really need them all.
I don't need them all.
Nope.
I've got the main
Right.
things,
It's on your website, correct?
That's
Yeah.
right.
and that I got. That's easy.
That's the easiest. They can easily search us on the Amazon or iTunes too, just
Okay.
under the band name.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I've noticed, I was researching this week, because I was looking for different shows that were around and all that. There is bandsintown.com. And with bandsintown.com,
Very good app for your phone, by the way.
it is, and I get updates from them daily about who's having shows where. There's a lot of bands that aren't utilizing that.
My Facebook account, I think, for the band is supposed to be linked to that. I need to double check and make sure it's actually posting the shows there.
Okay.
But yes, I have used bandsintown.com and the app on my phone, and I try
Yeah.
to sync it all with Reverb Nation, everything, so it goes to all of our different platforms.
Okay, excellent. I just want you to have the most exposure possible.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know that everybody does use that platform, but it's a nice one. It's a perfect app for your phone to keep track of the bands you like and make sure you know when their shows are.
And it says like all the main venues in the city, and surrounding areas, because it covers. I've seen stuff listed for the Kansas City area, out of Lawrence and Leavenworth, and
Right.
Clear out to Sedalia. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was on your radar scope.
Thank you.
So,
What are you looking at me for?
no, I was actually looking over here to see timing and all that, and I'd actually like to hear an acoustic version. I mean, after all, Skinny's got out his guitar.
Well, I'm pretty sure Skinny told me it wasn't going to play acoustic of that song, but you're going to play a couple other new ones.
Yeah, I think we'll do one here called Restless Bones.
Sounds good to me.
That sound good?
When I was young and full of youthful dreams, I said, girl, don't you go running after them schemes. This right here is right where it's at. But then they wore away the edges till it's nice and flat. Work all day for an honest pay. When I ain't looking, then they take it away. I feel like crawling in a hollow log, but if I got stuck, they'd probably take my dog. Well, I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you gotta carry the load. A troubled heart and a troubled mind, a restless bone running out of time. My old man, he worked all his life just to pay the county taxes and support a wife. Now tell me, what did that tax money buy? When he really needed help, they just let him die. Well, I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you gotta carry the load. A troubled heart and a troubled mind, a restless bone running out of time. Late at night, I try to fall asleep. Wolf's out howling for something to eat. He's breaking in and he's hungry too. When he's done with me, he's coming for you. Well, I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you gotta carry the load. A troubled heart and a troubled mind, a restless bone running out of time. Well, I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you gotta carry the load. A troubled heart and a troubled mind, a restless bone running out of time.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that was awesome. I
Yeah.
like
Thank
that.
you.
That was kick-ass.
Very nice. I quite enjoyed that.
Thank you. We like that one a lot.
And that's one of your new songs?
That will be on the new album. It's actually a song that Skinny wrote back when he was with Skinny and the Bootleggers.
Okay.
I had a bluegrass band called Skinny and the Bootleggers, and I sang, played mandolin, played guitar, and fiddle, and all kinds of stuff. So we kind of stole that one because it's kind of down our alley, you know.
Yeah.
So
Skinny's had a lot of different ventures, and it's been very helpful to have a band leader with his experience.
Very nice.
Now let me ask you this: Can Maverick do a little editing on that, and we play that song on our station,
oh, sure.
acoustic version
Sure.
wise?
Oh yeah, yeah.
For
that'd
sure.
be
We
great.
love that.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, with our new station, that was the first acoustic song played in studio.
Ah,
We are special.
cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
We've had a few bands in it, and no one's actually came to play yet.
Ah, great.
No, and I think that we can pull a good recording off that.
I think so too.
Hmm. Yeah, if you go to the top of our website, across the top on the left-hand side, you'll see, obviously the Takeover Radio Network. And then you'll see the social media icons, which you can go and check out, our Facebook page from there. You can check out a YouTube channel from there. You can check out the Twitter account and the Instagram. And there's a search bar underneath that. There is, let's see, a link to the Facebook photos. There's a link to a calendar, and there's a link to archive shows. And shortly after the show, I can't ever determine, exactly how quickly it will be. But I take and I cut everything down so everyone's individual episodes are listed up there on the website now.
Awesome.
Great.
So
We've seen some of our videos on the YouTube channel from the last time we were here.
yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was.
Well, if you read our main page, we are about promoting local music, and I'm very proud of the writing that's there on that front page.
Well, for the listeners out there and you guys, Maverick has done like 99.9% of the work on the website. I don't think I really have any a couple input things, but I haven't done anything on it.
Yeah, well,
I did write a review or two,
yeah,
but I mean he's literally put everything into it, and it's amazing. It really is.
That's
The
awesome.
website is really, really informative. It's really good. I hounded him to break apart the shows and do individualization on each guest for
Wow.
archives, and it's amazing. It really is. That way somebody doesn't have to sit through a whole show if they just want to hear you.
Right.
Ah.
That's really helpful. I'm sure that took some time, but I'm sure everybody appreciates that. Makes it easy to find whichever segment they want to listen to.
Exactly.
well, and like I say, it's about supporting local.
Exactly. And that's
Yeah.
music, arts.
That's everything.
We've had a couple directors on now. We've had actors, we've had
Yeah,
models, we've had.
Did you guys?
Hope it's
You guys had
everything.
Flory on here, didn't you?
We did have Flory.
Florina Muller?
3 weeks ago,
Awesome.
Yes.
and she when we told her you were coming on, she was like, "Oh, that's my good friend."
That's right. We're very good friends. She was at my birthday party. I go to her fights. She comes to my shows. So,
Right on.
yeah.
Right on.
I saw photos of you two out at Renaissance Fair this year.
Yes, we did go to the Renaissance Festival together.
Yeah.
Second year in a row.
Festival, not a fair.
Get it right.
Renfest.
Well, okay, it's Ren Fest for Kansas City. It's Ren Fair in other locations because,
Okay, well,
I've worked a bunch of them, so
Then you would know.
I mean, it is a fair.
And then you're also friends with
Chanel?
Chanel.
Chanel Jones, yes.
That's cool. She's been on the show as well.
I met her doing a fashion show years ago for watercolor with Shelley Wood.
Well, Shelley's been on our show twice.
Yep. That's where I met Chanel.
Very cool.
Very nice.
And
very
she's
nice.
friends with Flory as well. So when I kind of became friends with Flory, I reconnected with Chanel as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's amazing how such a small world it is.
It really is.
Once you
Yeah.
get networking, I had a gentleman that he works for the IT department at Applebee's. He contacted me the other day. He says, "How do you know this person?" And I looked at the name and oh, well, this is from, Renaissance Fest or, Ren Fair. And he's like, what don't you have your hands in some way? I'm like, you'd be surprised. I'm all over the place. It's like Lulu, when she was on the show, the model Lulu, she, I get a kick out of it. She said, "I never realized you were at so many fashion shows, shooting." I'm like, yeah, I'm always around. You just don't see me. I blend for some reason. And which is good because then I can get good candid shots.
That's very true.
The photographers that stand out and, all the posed shots, I just, a lot of times I feel those can come out superficial. There's a time and place for posed shots, but, sometimes the candid shots are what really can bring out a person. And, that's just my own opinion, but, I'm still looking forward to having the opportunity to come and shoot one of your shows.
We would love that.
And get you lots of photos. What was it? 604 that I got from Damien Gunn just playing that one time.
Which is unreal for you, because
yeah, for me that's
not the norm for you.
No.
He's usually one or two photos, and that's that take. And when other people are going click 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 click, he's one shot and I got it. Which is unheard
That's
of.
unusual.
It is.
Yes.
It really is.
Well, but then you look at the quality that comes out. I may set up for a lot longer while they're sitting there clicking. I'm adjusting lighting and I'm doing all my stuff, and then by the time I've got it adjusted, I'm ready to go. So make sure everyone's not blinking. Click. Done.
So you just take your time to get the couple good shots.
Yeah, I rather process 10 good shots than have to filter through 100.
Oh, I would
Just
not want
random.
that task. I had a couple of photographers give me the CDs with all of the photos they'd taken. You pick which ones you want me to edit. I didn't. You
No.
pick. I don't want to go through 200 photos.
Maverick and I were at it was right like the weekend after his shoulder surgery. We were at the Cricket Wireless Amphitheater, so the old Sandstone, and it was a tribute band show, and I pointed to something. I'm not gonna say what. I pointed to something, and it was pretty dark where he was shooting, and he clicked. We looked at it, couldn't see it. He's like, "Okay, hold on." A couple adjustments. Click. Still couldn't see it. A couple more adjustments. Click. Looked like daylight.
Very nice.
With no flash.
Yeah, no flash.
with
no flash.
Good job. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, well,
Let you experts do that.
Nikki Pfizer, who is a fashion designer here in Kansas City, we were shooting at 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night down just north of Pleasanton, and there's no street lights down there. You have star and moon,
Right.
and that's the only light that you'll get from. And adjust. Okay, I'm doing everything without a flash, and 3/4 of what I shot got published
That's awesome.
with no flash.
That's a start.
So I'm looking forward to
Well,
shooting
we'd
one
love
of
to
your
have
shows.
you come to a show.
So what are your next shows coming up? I mean, you talked about
Right
February and
now?
January.
Yeah,
you got anything coming
We've
up
been
in
doing a little bit
next
of
month or so?
revamping in the band, working on
Really?
writing and recording, and then also we have a new drummer that just started.
Okay.
So David Marshall is our new drummer. He's done a lot in this area with other bands. He had the Marshall Bryan Band. He's been with Travis Marvin, Jeremy Nichols. So he's played in this area a lot. But he's our new drummer. And then we're currently working on auditioning bass players.
Really?
And-
Total revamping then?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. We really are.
What happened?
Well, some of the guys just decided to take different directions. Our drummer he drummed full time for a long time, and then he was doing it kind of part time with us and got a new job, and then he picked up some other hobbies, and he's an instructor for some, like, at title boxing, I think now. So
Okay.
he just decided he wanted to kind of drop out of the music scene for a little while, take a break from that. He kind of had his fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been so busy over the summer, and
We really were.
we want to take it straight to the top. So, some people just don't have the time.
So
to
you played
put it
so
in.
much, you wore him out.
Yeah, we wore
I
him
think
out.
that's what happened. And we just want to go. I mean, we want to play that much and more. So
How much did you guys play last summer?
Well, we were doing every weekend for sure. Not only one night a weekend, but
sometimes 2 to 4 in a week.
Yeah, there might have been some weekends we had 4 shows or something. So.
I know throughout the summer, Damien Gunn, they played literally every day of the week,
Oh yeah.
all summer long.
See, and we would like to do basically that. I mean, we want to play as much as we can.
Their goal was, I don't want a day job.
Don't we all want that?
Well, of course.
I thought you enjoyed yours.
I do
and
enjoy my job,
they
but I
pretty
want
much
to do
made that
music.
work. They really did.
Yeah.
So, I mean-
I saw on Facebook all the time where they had a gig every day. So
Yeah.
it was
Yes.
great for them.
So basically, in this revamping, we're trying to find people who that's what they want to do too.
They're
they want to
committed
play
for
as
the
much as
long
they
haul and all that.
can, and they're
Yeah.
committed to playing gigs with us, and because that can be an issue too when people just fill in with other bands, and when you go to book something, they're not available because
Right.
they're playing with somebody else. So looking for that commitment and availability, and so it's kind of a good time right before the beginning of the year, kind of restructuring, getting ready to put out a new album, just released the singles, so just getting everything lined up to be able to do as much as we can.
Yeah. So if there's any great bass players out there that want to play contemporary country, get a hold of us on our Facebook page or through the website.
Yes.
We're looking
Okay.
looking to audition.
I would. I just don't have the time. Yeah.
But we will have an acoustic show in December at PBR Big Sky as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Still trying to keep up with things, and as shows come up, we'll hire like fill-in bass players to do.
What's the
gigs.
date on that?
December 12th.
PBR, right?
Mhm.
December 12th. Okay.
Yes.
Well, any shows that you have that you have flyers for, if you want to send me those flyers, I can put those on our website underneath our upcoming concerts and shows.
Great, I will
And,
do that.
that's another venue for you to publicize your stuff.
That would be great. Thank you.
And that's Friday, December 12th, is a show at PBR Big Sky.
That's right. 8 to 10.
Something about that date just is crying to me. I don't know what it is. I'm have to look it up. I don't know. Do you have anything else on that date?
Well, no, this is the calendar I got just for the station, so I haven't got everything filled in yet.
Okay.
I'm sure I've got.
You're going to have to sync your calendars. If you have a separate calendar for each of the things you do, you'll never keep track.
I generally have everything come through to the phone,
That's what I do.
but because I make so many notes about the guests and what time they come on and this, that, and the other, that I keep on a paper calendar. However, I do have the Google Calendar that tells me the show times and stuff.
Who all's on
I
that
do
acoustic
that.
show, by the way? Or is
It'll
it
just be
it's
Skinny and I.
Just you? Oh, just the two of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe I can get out early and see you guys
All right.
because that night is the same
You
night.
know you want to.
I know, but that's the same night as the Bullet Boys.
Oh, okay.
December 12th. I can't believe it. Look at that.
What? It's empty.
Yeah, it's
Destined
an
to
empty
be.
day. So I guess I will come to that show.
Awesome.
It's a great place to hang out. I tell you, the
It is.
PBR Big Sky. You ride the mechanical bull.
No.
It's fun.
No,
Well, you can watch other people ride it.
I've done that.
I've done that a few times
I've
too.
watched people.
Oh yeah,
So
You got to be careful. You can injure yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't need any more of that.
That's right. No more shoulder surgeries for you.
he just had hand surgery. Just what? 10 days
You
ago.
had hand surgery too?
Yeah, not this past Monday, but a week ago Monday. Yeah. And
Yeah, no, you don't need to get on a
They took the
mechanical bull.
stitches out on Thursday.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm constantly I'm up to
Hopefully-
44.
Hopefully that's your last surgery for a long time.
No.
Did you already schedule something else?
Yeah, I've got another one scheduled.
Oh my god.
What are you doing to yourself?
Well, I have a fused lower back, and one of the fusions have cracked, so they've got to go in and repair that. So
Well, I hope that goes smoothly.
it's not going to keep me down.
What part of town are you guys out of?
I'm in Lenexa.
Yeah, I live in Lawrence.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so,
Okay.
40 miles away, 40 minutes.
From here.
Yeah, from here, so not too bad.
Do you
Well,
do,
no.
do you guys have fans throughout the metro and all that?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We,
Some a little opportunity kind of fell in my lap the other night. A club owner wants me to start booking shows for him,
Okay.
so I'm looking into doing not just rock, not just whatever, just I want to get into a little bit of everything. And I have booked like Damien Gunn Magnificent Bang Bangs before.
Oh, yeah.
Twice now, I think. And I would like to do some country shows.
great.
That would be awesome.
Up for that.
Yeah.
They might actually be somewhat fit for March.
Yeah. And are you talking about the band or the venue?
Yes.
Okay. I
Yes.
think you know which venue I'm talking about.
I'm not sure, but I know what event I'm talking about.
I know which event you're talking about too. What's the date on that?
I think we determined the week before. So as I'm looking here,
I don't know if you were talking the week before or 2 weeks before, because you had said something about Snake Saturday, and
yeah,
Maverick's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow.
And
Really?
That's a good day to have a birthday.
Maverick says
everyone drinks on me birthday.
Maverick says that he has not had a birthday party since he was 15 years old. So
Which is true.
So we're gonna do a concert for him for his birthday.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, Snake Saturday is the 15th.
Okay,
which
so
is-
we're thinking-
or the 14th, excuse me, which
Which-
is
that's
always
a
the
Saturday.
The
So
Saturday before. So we were looking at either March the 7th.
right. So St. Patty's is on a Monday.
It's on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday this year.
Okay.
Or we could do the weekend after, which would be Saturday the 21st.
Well,
But
you know what? Let's go. Let's shoot for the weekend after,
the 21st?
because there's an outside stage,
Oh, okay.
There's
Well,
a-
hopefully it'll be warm enough this year.
right?
We're getting the cold weather
'Cause
early this
there's
year.
an inside stage and an outside stage, and
Huh.
I'm
Well, what we were looking at doing was one of my favorite bands or styles of music is Celtic, and that comes from bluegrass and country. And go see if Flanagan's Right Hook would play for that.
Well, they're good.
Yes.
they'll be in studio in about 2 weeks.
Yes, on the 7th, they will be in studio, and I'm gonna approach them about that. But I'm also thinking you guys.
We would probably, I don't think we have anything on that date. We would love to play your birthday.
That sounds great.
I mean, just a thought,
Well, when you get your-
he's more about me having a birthday than I'm about me having a birthday.
Well,
Because
it sounds
that
like you
just
need
means
one
I
if
get
it's-
older.
Maverick, we all get older.
No,
Yeah.
no. As much as I've been fixed, I'm gonna live forever. 44 surgeries, man,
Yeah, I know. I know.
since 21.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so
I can't imagine.
I'm just under warranty. at
That's
this
more than
point.
one a year, actually.
Yeah, that's at least 2 a year.
You've got 2 this year. So far.
Mhm.
Shoot
Year's
for
not
three.
over yet.
No, year's not over yet. And you never know. I could walk outside, fall, and break something.
Okay. Hopefully not.
Yeah. I got too much to do next week.
So anyway, back to the band. After December 12th, is there anything else on the books?
Well, there's the Battle of the Bands, and then Riot Room, and other than that, I mean, we've got other things we've had discussions about.
We're still working on them, so we don't have
Yeah.
anything definite.
Nothing definite.
But we're trying to fill things up.
There could be something even before December 12th. We're just nothing's locked down yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's also the Christmas show.
What Christmas show? Oh, my Christmas show.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
24 hours.
Well, I'm not sure I'm going to
Oh
go
my.
24, but I'm going to try. Last year, for my inaugural show for the takeover, I did a 13-hour marathon,
Oh.
and I didn't book anybody at all, and I had probably 15 bands come in.
Huh.
Very
And
cool.
It
So they
was
just played one after another.
pretty much, yeah. We just passed the guitar around,
Awesome.
Sounds like fun.
and we did a lot of drinking that day. And it was Christmas Day.
Drinking and
it's-
music.
It is Christmas Day.
Oh.
I mean, it's so if you can't get in on Christmas Day, then sorry, that's when we do it. With my family, we do the gift exchange Christmas Eve, and it opens up Christmas Day for me.
Yeah, I don't do anything on Christmas Day.
Okay.
You know, it's
How about you?
one of the few
Grace?
days I don't.
I usually tend to spend that with family.
Christmas Day.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I've got a very large family, so.
Do you get to the point where you've had enough family for the day?
I don't-
Like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Not usually. I don't get
No?
to see my family nearly as much as I would like anymore. So I love them. They're
Are they
super
local?
fun.
Are they all local?
Most of them are. I have some family out in Leavenworth, some in Gardner. Then I have one sister and her family lives in Louisiana, and one brother and his wife are in Egypt. But
Oh, wow.
everybody else is pretty close by here, and there's 10 kids. I think I told you guys that
Yeah.
last time. So as many as I can
And
see.
what number are you, by the way?
I'm 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How about you, Skinny? Family-wise and Christmas and all that?
Yeah. I'm homeless, so I'll be over.
Sweet.
He's homeless.
Sweet.
Well, how about one more acoustic song to take us out?
Sounds good.
All right.
What you got for us?
I'll let Grace introduce this one. Girl Who Won't Get Let Go.
This one's one that I wrote before I actually was in a band. I had never sang with a band, and I don't even know why I wrote a song. Honestly, something came over me and I wrote a song. But it's kind of my story, and Skinny helped me kind of set the music and arrange the lyrics a little bit better to fit, and so we'll do that one for you guys.
All right.
In a dark corner loft, there's a girl all alone, with her head bent down. She just wants to let go. Yeah, her head's in her hands. God only knows how much she's wept, full of dark despair. Who even cares? The only thoughts that she has left. She wasn't meant for this life. She makes everything wrong. Even things that seemed right get destroyed and then they're gone. Who can hold on to the wind? Who can live off of regrets? She'll take all the heartache with her now, 'cause it's all that she has left. Takes a whole lot of courage. It takes a whole lot of faith. It takes a whole lot of praying, but she knows it's not too late. And her mama is praying too, and her heart is gonna show, 'cause Jesus is watching out for the girl that won't let go. She once had a family, but now she lives in strife. There was a place that she belonged. She once had a life. She tries hard as she can to forget what she's lost. She's convinced herself and no one else. She don't care anymore. Takes a whole lot of courage. It takes a whole lot of faith. It takes a whole lot of praying, but she knows it's not not too late. And her mama is praying too, and her heart is gonna show. 'Cause Jesus is watching out for the girl that won't let go. Down on my knees, Lord help me please. Everything's gonna be alright. It takes a whole lot of courage. It takes a whole lot of faith. It takes a whole lot of praying. But she knows it's not too late. And her mama is praying too, and her heart is gonna show. 'Cause Jesus is watching out for the girl that won't let go. Yeah, Jesus is watching out for the girl that won't let go.
Thank
Very good, very good. So, how many years ago did you write that?
you.
Originally
Let's
write
see
it.
here. Probably 5 years ago.
Okay,
hmm
very nice.
Yeah.
So, what did get you into singing? If you,
You know, I thought about it for a long time. I was thinking about this the other day. I think maybe 4 years ago, I'd kind of thought about it. Wasn't real sure I wanted to pursue it. And then a year and a half ago, I pray about things and what I'm supposed to do next. So I was really praying about what to do next. And for some reason, decided that God wanted me to sing. And I thought that was a terrible idea. I thought I was a little too old to be pursuing a music career because I thought it can take a really long time to take off, and I should probably be focused on career and maybe starting a family and all that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that this is what I was supposed to do. So I went for it, posted something on Facebook, and Doug, who was part of Shoe Fly, which was the band I met Skinny in, saw my post on Facebook, and matter of maybe a week later, I was in a band, and I decided I loved it, and doors kept opening from there. Things just kept rolling, and then we broke off about 6 months later, and
Yeah.
yeah.
She showed up. Me and Doug were practicing. She shows up, and so we do a few songs, and she does like "Crazy" by Patsy Cline and "Blue" by Leanne Rimes, and we go, well, you want to do a show this weekend? So we threw her right into the fire.
Yeah, so 2 days later, I did a 4-hour show with them at a biker bar.
Wow.
In Tonganoxie.
Yeah, Helen's Hilltop.
Right
Yeah.
on.
That was
Or
fun.
Near Tonganoxie.
Yeah, it's not far.
Trial by fire.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of backups because obviously I did not have time to learn 4 hours worth of songs.
Of course.
And did lead on a couple, and that was scary and awesome. It was a good time.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've only been out there to Helen's once, and it was this past summer for an event, and it was out, big tent outside. Bands were playing out there.
Yeah.
I guess in the evening they went inside and played, but I had to leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When we were there, it was inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
Very cool.
Well, excellent.
So are we on time?
Well, it's that time.
It's that time.
That time.
I figured that schedule pretty decent.
Well, we would like to thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
so much
Appreciate it.
for debuting your single on our show.
Oh.
Yeah,
You're
thanks.
welcome.
Thanks for
Thank
asking
you.
us. We're happy to be here again. We had so much fun with you guys last time. It was great to be back.
Well, and anytime you want to come, just let me know.
Thank you.
Exactly. And then we will. I would love to do a show with you guys sometime,
We would love that.
if not more than one.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Sounds
So-
great.
let's get them some more exposure.
Definitely.
We can always use that.
I'll bring the mandolin to your birthday party and play whiskey before breakfast.
Oh,
There you go. There
excellent,
you go.
excellent.
You want to hear him on the mandolin too.
Well, I mandolin is actually one of my favorite instruments.
Well, and he's very good on it.
Excellent. So,
We actually have one here in the house.
Ah.
It's in dire need of some
Need of
repairs, but it's actually been played though. October Rage played it.
Oh, okay.
They played it when they were staying with Jason and I. So
Yeah, they stayed the night.
they stayed 3 days with us.
when they came in town. Yeah.
So, but it's I think it's missing a string or two and
Oh yeah. Well, at least it.
doesn't stay in tune.
Well, it won't sound as good as usual then, but
Yeah. That's a nice thing about a mandolin. You can break a string and keep on going
Right.
because it's got 8
Hell,
of
we've,
them.
we've got a banjo as well, and I don't even think it's got any strings on it at all, and it's
Oh.
missing the back, and it's just.
So it's in
gonna be
other
hard
words,
to
it
make music
sounds
with that
better
one.
It-
now
it's-
than it had strings on it.
I don't know. Never heard with the strings, so it's Jason owns it, so. I don't know.
RJ saw the Pride and Joy guitar I have.
Oh yeah, the Alice in Chains original members signed.
nice.
Ah.
So
Yep, I keep that one. I had it since 1998.
I don't know. So anyway, thank you again for coming in,
Thank
and
you.
we look forward to seeing you guys live sometime soon.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, and we will post the dates of their upcoming shows because I have them written down. We'll get those posted on the website as well as the Book of Face. And you can follow Grace Maher and the Wayward Sons.